15, verse 10 to 13, tells a story that is not very well known. On a Sabbath, Jesus was teaching in one of the synagogues, and a woman was there who had been crippled by a spirit for 18 years. She was bent over and could not straighten up at all. When Jesus saw her, he called her forward and said to her, "Woman, you are set free from your infirmity." Then he put his hands on her, and immediately she straightened up and praised God. Compared to the other stories of healing in Luke, this story seems less significant, and we don't hear about it too often. This woman, according to Luke, has been crippled by a spirit for 18 years. She was bent over and could not straighten up. Now, of course, there are many ways to interpret this information because it is quite vague. What is this spirit? Perhaps it is just a way of describing an illness that people at that time were not yet aware of. Perhaps it was an actual demonic spirit. However, perhaps this spirit is one of sadness, of defeat, of feeling quite down. Although if it lasts for 18 years, I'm pretty sure she probably has a severe case of depression. Perhaps this woman wanders around aimlessly, looking for meaning in her life, burdened by the spirit of depression, and she finds herself at the synagogue, where Jesus calls her, recognizes her, and frees her from her burden. We are told that she immediately straightened up and praised God. Looking at this story in this way, I think about the situation of our world today. How many people are walking around aimlessly, filled with depression of one sort or another, or at the very least with heavy hearts that could possibly lead to depression. How many people are bent over, if not literally, then at least figuratively, by the problems in their lives or the burdens that they carry? How many people like that do we see each day? How many of us are carrying a private pain in our hearts? As Christians, one of the main sources for us to deal with these pains is our faith and our hope in God. The way the woman was healed by Jesus touching her, we also have been touched by Jesus and filled with praise for God. Let us also touch others around us and give them a reason to praise God.